Hi guys, so this is the second video in my series of living room Aikido that we are shooting with Jo. So again, the type of exercise that I will display and work on and will be the type that work in the confinement of your living room with respect to most of the time ceiling and perhaps the wide stuff that you can't really do because you will damage your living room or your lamps or so on. Or, which also very important, that you start feeling cramped up, that you're not using the body in the correct way. And the second part is that all of these movements will really inform your overall Aikido body and not just be a separate entity in terms of how to best utilize a Jo in some kind of combat. This will be body work with the help of Jo. With that in mind, I will go through 2 or 3 exercises, separate exercises, that then will tie up to a longer sequence of movement. And it's going to be very fluid. We are going to work a lot in using your base and keep feeling the ground with your body and your sole of your feet. Really have that fluid but stable hip, shoulders are relaxed and all these things. So what we are going to do today is first an exercise where we're just going to start moving in coordination with the Jo. So we're going to take a stance, this kind of stance that we talked about in the previous video, where you really have feet on the ground, knees, hip, shoulders, and head in one plane all the way down, sinking into your base. So avoid all these kind of stances where you have feet together, straight knees, and these type of stuff. Find your base, ground yourself, make sure your hip is open and relaxed, but everything is stable. All right, so again, the Jo will always be in front of us versus like this, and it's going to be in line with the rest of the body. So from this position now, I want you to move the front hand to the edge. And together with your feet together, the back hand will move to the middle. Then the left foot will move back, and then the front hand will rotate the Jo and go all the way down to the end. And you should, when you're finished, you should stand in a mirror compared to previously. So you do this one more time. The front hand goes to the front. The foot goes to the middle together with the other foot. The other hand goes to the middle. The right foot goes back. And that's it. And then you finish by the front hand, this hand rotates all the way to the back. So it's going to look a little bit like this when you start getting movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try to now do this a couple of times, coordinate your movement. Every single time you go down to your base, and after a couple of times you start connecting everything. All right, so now you really start getting into one fluid movement. So back foot, back hand, everything goes in one coordinated movement. And this is really what I'm talking about when I mean that we are moving our whole body in the same way as we would do in an empty-handed situation, in an empty-handed training in Aikido. So every single time, come back all the way. My hand all the way back, the front hand somewhere in the middle, a full palm connection to the Jo, over. Relax your shoulders. If they're cramped up, bring them down. If your knees are straight, sink in to the base. Be mindful that in the middle position that your knees are really bent so that you're not going up but keep that low position. Okay, and you can pause the video, speed up if you like a couple of times, and then come back to the video again. All right, so now we're going to move to 1/4 of a direction to your left. It's going to look like this. And then back again. So you really are starting to be much more mobile and fluid in your movement. The whole movement is starting from inside here, together with the rest of the body. So inside your belly, in your tanden here, or dantien, you move, you pull through together with the knees and feet in one movement. So all the way over here where you can expect the new direction is, and then from here, you rotate in. And now you're going to go back. So this is going to be the direction. So the way I do this is I put my back foot all the way into the new direction and then move the other one back. So be mindful that you don't plant your foot and then start twisting the knee. Okay, so when you do this, you really want to have toe, ball of the foot, and then down. Yeah, so pause the video a couple of minutes while you work on this, and then we are going to go into another movement. All right, so now we're going to go into combining something that we sometimes people call a rokunojo or 6 kata, which would look something like this. And because we're going to go up and we're going to do a cut here, you could expect it to hit the ceiling. But it would look something like this. You bring it back, and then you come in. So it would look in a quicker format like this. But because of this constraint of the space, I'm going to alter it slightly. So we're going to do a ski. We're going to go back. Both hands stay where they are. And we go forward again. Ski. Stay where they are. So every time you do, this jaw will be in the same plane as your body. So when you step back, my back foot angles off a little bit. So now everything is going to be in this direction. Now you can't really see the details here perhaps, but there should be a slant down and it should protect you. Take care that again, as you do this, you don't start bringing yourself up. Stay in your base. Okay? So the next one, we're going to add this similar movement that we just did. So ski, up. But from now, we're going to bring this hand all the way to the edge, and this hand to the middle, and then we're going to rotate it back. Okay? So ski, this hand to the edge, rotate into the middle, and then this back. So this is like a variation that will not take as much space, but still give you very similar body movement. Into the middle, and then back. Into the outside side, into the middle, and then back. The point here isn't that it's supposed to be complicated. The point is that it's supposed to inform your body movement. Practice your body movement so that your whole body is in coordination no matter what you do. And you practice being in your base, being stable, but being fluid as you do so. All right, so take a couple of moments and work on this, and then we're gonna try to speed it up a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna try to go a little bit more movement. So you try to do that in one go. So you do ski, you can stay here if you like, but from this point on, the next movement should be in one. So you can stay here, the next movement should be in one, all the way down. And this particular, you tend to have a right and a left side, also a more stronger and a weaker side. In my case, the right side is more stronger than my left side, for example. So when you come down, it's easy that you lose all these good things that you have on your right side. And you then, have this kind of movement. Your hanmi is not in line. So again, check yourself. Down. Ski. Up. In one go. Ski. Up. In one go. So try to also remember that you go off the line. So you stay on the line, you attack the line, you bring yourself off the line, angle off, and then this movement here will bring you back to the line again here, where you have an impact, and then you rotate it back. Off the line to the right side here, back right, into the line again, impact, and then back on line. Again, make sure you really have your body movement correct. So make sure base, back is not arch, relax, move your shoulders, make sure that they're not tense. Okay, so that's it for this time, and comment down below if there's something that you want me to do with the Jo or with Bokken or without either of them, and we'll try to see what we can do. Stay safe out there, and keep it playful, and wash your hands, and we'll see you soon again. All right, bye.